Hello, my name is Russell Webster, and I would like to introduce you to a unique range of products for the whole family. This product just ticks all of the boxes, especially in an era where we are no longer doing enough things together as a family. In our current age of technology, we have lost the art of communication with our children, especially when families travel together. Here's a scenario that you will almost certainly be familiar with, and here is the answer to that age-old question: are we there yet? You know the drill. 5 minutes down the road and a child's voice in the back of the car pipes up, "Are we there yet?" "We've only just set off," replies an exasperated mum or dad. "Why don't you play Grumpy Pigs or Flapping Fish or whatever it's called with your eye thingy, or watch Hong Kong Phooey on that very expensive tablet you got for Christmas?" For a while, there is silence, broken only by the tinny sound of Flapping Fish or Grumpy Pigs, with the occasional gasp of frustration, and then, "Are we there yet?" comes the little voice, having mastered said apps or got fed up with them. And you just know that that phrase is going to be repeated every mile or so until you reach your destination, which could be hours and hours away. And if Hong Kong Phooey isn't doing it, what chance do the old I Spy and Counting the Colours of Cars stand? If only there was a better solution. Fortunately, you have to pull into a service station to fill up with petrol or diesel or gas if you happen to be in America or drive a Prius. And there, as you queue to pay, is the answer to your prayers. In all his glory, on the front of a CD cover, stands your knight in top hat and handlebar moustache, Brian Brain, who will come to your rescue and finally slay that dreaded question.
Welcome to the wonderful world of Webster's Travel Trivia.
The quiz for the entire family.
Time will simply fly by as both adults and children take part in this enthralling new digital experience. These interactive quizzes are both entertaining and educating, not only for the youngsters in the back, but parents and grandparents alike, as there are two different sets of questions in each quiz, one for the youngsters, budding brains, and one for the adults, boffs. Titles include General Knowledge, Music and Entertainment, The Silver Screen, Sports and Pastimes, Our Planet, and dozens more. But that's not the only trick that Webster's Audio's very own Brian Brain has up his sleeve. There's also Vocabradabra, a fun quiz that will improve your vocabulary and word power. And the awesome new Brainy Bits series, which follows the national teaching curriculum. Learn and have fun at the same time, and your children may even teach mum and dad a thing or two. Sensibly affordable, several of these discs wend their way back to the car, and the rest of the journey just flies by. Travel Trivia, Vocabradabra and Brainy Bits are wonderful ways to bring the family together, help parents to educate their children, and get families talking to each other, rather than fostering the isolating effects of iThingies and watchpads and computers. Perhaps even recreating the art of conversation within the family unit. There's no limit to the concept, especially with the changing demands of national curriculums and schools. We wanted to get this out into the world, so we've started a fundraising campaign on Indiegogo.com. Why is this campaign important? We no longer interact as families anymore. These audios promote bonding as a family. The audios temporarily replace the use of iPads and tablets. All parents want their children to be as knowledgeable as possible, and these audios help greatly. This style of learning is actually enjoyable for kids. The audios can help educate children in the third world, where teachers are scarce. They can massively help children who are blind. They can be used in the classroom. They promote the use of using their visual imagination, something that kids are losing nowadays. They can be translated into any and every language in the world. Your contribution can literally change lives for some kids and some families. Each $500 or £300 gets a complete 1 hour long new travel trivia or Brainy Bits audiobook. There are millions of people who will appreciate your contribution, even if it's just $20 or about £12. Thank you so much for watching and listening.
Okay, question 1, Katie, what have you got for us?
Okay, to start off, a question about English counties. Budding brains, in which county would you find Taunton?
Taunton, which county? And for Boffs, in which county would you find Looe? L-O-O-E. Thinking time then? What do you think?
Any ideas?
All right, that's your time up then. Answer for yours then, Katie.
Okay, so the county where you'd find Taunton is in fact Somerset.
And you would find Looe in Cornwall. Maybe you're on your way there right now for a nice holiday.
Okay, second question. For budding brains, what is the official nickname of soccer team Manchester United?
Official one, important that, the official nickname. And for Boffs, here is your question. Did you know that Manchester United have won the FA Cup more times than anyone else with 11 wins? But in which year did they first win it? All right, here's your thinking time.